guys, so the first episode went out on Fatal Frame, Maiden of Blackwater, and oh my gosh, it is so different from the last Fatal Frame that I played, the Lunar Eclipse. So, I'm really excited now because there's ghosts, just, you know, you need to be really perceptive. So if you see ghosts that I don't see, you just need to let me know in the comments. But yeah, if you're enjoying this and you want to see more, don't forget to hit the follow button and the little bell. It'll be a great pleasure to play video games for you. So let's go in. A few days have passed since Yuri's introduction to shadow reading at the abandoned inn. Since then, Hisoka has gone off somewhere and hasn't returned. Yuri worries for Hisoka but isn't sure how or where to start searching. As she sits waiting at the antique shop, a girl named Fuyuhi Himeno shows up, claiming to have enlisted Hisoka to help her find a missing person. I like clocks ticking.
黒沢ひそかさんはいらっしゃいますか？あ、すみません。今留守にしています。依頼をした日比野です。人探しだから受けるかどうかということでしたけど、いつになるのかと思って。人探し？山に行ったかもしれないんです。氷上山。
I wonder if that's from the girl from the start.
山の近くで遥を見た人がいて、自殺の名所ですよね。遥がそんなところに。
Oh wait, well maybe it wasn't. Okay.
私に何も言わずに。すみません。 黒沢が戻り次第。いえ、遅くなるなら結構です。自分で確かめます。
Go back. Are we gonna follow her? A missing persons case. Hisoka left a few days ago and hasn't been back. Maybe this is what she's been working on? Hisoka's room is upstairs. Maybe she left some clues as to her whereabouts. Oh, this is great. I like this. This doesn't feel like I've just been thrown into a random kind of area. Now, here's the question. We don't have a camera with us. I'm still nervous about standing here by myself as I've never been good at handling customers. I've only just learned how to make coffee and I've never really actually served a customer yet. Yeah, I bet she's better at making coffee than I am, because I suck. This is the office. A book about Mount Hikami was lying on the bookshelf. It seems to be about the rumors surrounding Mount Hikami as a site of spiritual activity. How does the place become famed? For as more people die, the place will gain a reputation, and people are drawn to these spots out of the desire not to be alone in the end. Interestingly, these spots are rarely known as hotspots for spiritual activity. This is what makes Mount Hikami distinct from others. It has both the tradition of and has long been associated with ghost sightings. Then there are the so-called Maidens of Blackwater. It is said that if you are found by one of those maidens, they will lead you to your death. Those caught in the maiden's gaze never again leave the mountain, or so the rumor goes. There are also tales of specters on Mount Hikami who relive their own deaths. Those who do not die in accordance with local practices become cursed, forced to relive their final moments for eternity. Many of the people who have been kept from committing on Mount Hikami claim to have seen a maiden or one of those looping specters and felt a strong compulsion to themselves. Perhaps it is because of these stories of the maiden and ghosts that the mountain continues to be a popular spot for those looking to take their own life. Okay. A book about Hikami was lying on the bookshelf. Seems to be about the tradition around the mountain. Is Hikami, Mount Hikami, Hikami has long been feared to be haunted. In the past, it was said that sleeping with one's feet facing the mountain was taboo. Okay. Watching the sunset behind the mountain, too, was believed to invite forth beings from the netherworld. Today, the mountain is said to call to those fascinated by death. Countless rumors abound of people spirited away to that accursed peak. They are said to venture to the mountain alone, leaving behind no trace of themselves. Some say the bodies of those who vanish can be found at the bottom of the lake of the departed on the mountain's summit. Since becoming a tourist destination, the prevalence of such frightening tales did seem to diminish for a while. Even so, despite its fleeting status as a tourist hotspot, Mount Hikami is yet to shake its reputation as a cursed mountain, a place of death. Today, it has become a popular place at which to commit. I don't trust doors that open out. I like my doors to open this way. Wait, is there like two doors here? So slow. It just takes such a long time to open the door. A pretty kimono hangs on the rack. It is actually quite pretty. Small potted plantain lily sits on top of a low dresser. This is Hisoka's room. She really likes the traditional Japanese style. Do you know what? It is actually a really nice room. It's an old Japanese style full-length mirror. I've never liked looking into mirrors. Yeah, I'm with her on that one. Wait. There's nothing of interest here, okay? Okay. Tobacco tray and accessory case sit on top of a low chest of drawers. The tobacco tray is also being used as an accessory case. Folder in lost items sits on desk. Looks like it's bound by string. Seems to be notes on Hisoka's shadow reading cases. Clients missing. Missing item, a diary. Token. Photo of the deceased. Details. Locate mother's diary. Client seeks info on their late mother. Relates to a deceased individual. Apply caution. Results. The caretaker of the deceased had buried the diary at her request. Client. Missing item. Storeroom key. Photo of the deceased. Details. Locate storeroom key. The item may already be lost. Token. An item belonged to deceased. Apply caution. Results. Item located had been hidden by client's parents. Return to client. Missing items, diamond ring. Token rings box. Client seeks lost engagement ring. Requested fiance did fiance not be notified. Date of wedding soon approaching. Oh no! Found on client's desk. Was in an obvious place, but somehow eluded the client. Okay, client Ren Hojo. Missing item: album of the postmortem photographs. Token: postmortem photograph. Details: reference material for a book about traditional practice in Mount Hikami area. Bad location, but minimal danger anticipated. Client is an acquaintance. Result: found in old building of an abandoned inn. Shadow attempted to drag Yuri towards the Neverworld. Should have gone alone. Must warn Yuri to stay away from the mountain. There's a book next to the files entitled The Art of Shadow Reading. Shadow reading is the ability to read traces of the past, not unlike the ability commonly known as psychometry. I think I'm saying that right. By following these traces, it is possible to find things that have gone missing, or which were no longer visible. Things that are demonstrably there, but for some reason unknown, are all but invisible. Things the owner wished to be forgotten, things whose owners have passed away, things that no longer wish to be seen, things drawn partway into the Neverworld, invisible within our own. Such items can be called back to the world of the living. Unlike these objects, however, people who have been spirited away must not be chased after lightly. In many cases, they have been taken by creatures of the Neverworld who linger nearby. Utmost caution must always be applied. Okay. I want to know why the radio was on. An open envelope has been left on the desk. The sender's name, Fuji Himone. Oh, I can't say these names. Fuhu Himone. Himono? Oh, Himono. Must be Fu's missing person request. Maybe you could provide some clues as to where Hisoka and Fuya went. Dear Miss Kuriosawa, please find Haruka. She went missing over a week ago. You do still take on missing persons cases, don't you? I've contacted the police, but they're no help. They say she was probably spirited away. Haruka wouldn't have gone anywhere without telling me. I'm certain something bad has happened. I can handle my own grief, but I can't stand the thought of her suffering somewhere. What if she's waiting for me to find her? I'm worried sick. Haruka is still alive, I know, but something has to be done, and quick. Remember when you found that precious picture of me and Haruka? I was so happy to have it. Now I need your help once again. Okay. There was a photograph of the letter. It shows Fuyuhi looking shy and another girl. They look close.
ひそかさん、この人を探して氷山に。
Did she know? Did she know? Oh, the sun's setting behind the mountain. That's a bad omen.
氷山、自殺の名所だという。日比野さんはきっとこの山にいる。
Hikami Fury is somewhere on this mountain. I should be able to use the picture to find her trace. Okay, we have found her trace. Like, I love that she runs a lot faster than the other girls. Do I have to follow? Right, I'm sorry. I am. No, if you didn't come this way, her trace would. Okay, we need to stay on the path. Okay. Pure purification, I think that said. I think. So I want to make sure that we're, this time around, like, able to... I just want to make sure that we're, if there's anything to listen to, that we're up to date. The road has collapsed and the stone stairs are cut off. It must have been a landslide. The old road seems to carry on up the edge of the cliff. Something on the ground. Oh! Oh! That's rude! Okay. Oh, hey! The item! Sometimes the ghost hands will appear when you try to reach it. To dodge it, if you get grabbed. But the item's still there. Great. They didn't steal the item. A tourist brochure. I wonder if you dropped it. It has a map of the mountain. Arasara's Antiques. This should be useful. So this is the way from the pool of purification to the unfathomable forest. Oh, got it. You know, it kind of makes me giggle that, you know, these names, you know, pool of purification's fine, but the unfathomable forest. Something under the waterfall. The purifying embers. Coals that light the forbidden flame. They dry you and remove the taint of Blackwater. The wetness gauge to the lower right of the screen will light up when you come in contact with water. If you get drenched, you'll become an easy target for malevolent spirits. Use purifying embers to dry yourself off. Okay. So does that mean I am completely drenched? I keep pressing wrong buttons. I will learn the buttons of this game someday. It is not today, though. Okay. Avoid getting wet. Got it. An old stone monument has been set in a rocky hollow. It's covered in moss, so I can't tell if there's any writing on it. It must be a memorial for those who lost their lives in the landslide. Okay. There is a ghost. Oh. Okay. Got a herbal medicine. Oh, ×2. Pills made from a myriad of herbs. Consuming them will restore some health. We are gonna get loads of those, but I don't think we're gonna get nearly as many points. But like when we came up, there was like another thing. Like I have no camera. Yeah, I don't have a camera. The road is buried underneath earth and rock. Grass and trees just jut out from the monk's den. It must have collapsed a long time ago. Purifying embers. Okay, that's handy. It flashed up. I don't know if it flashed it up like... Yeah. Just... Okay. Oh, we're gonna get in the water now. God damn it. There's something in the water. Sucker's camera obscure. What is it doing here? Old film's not effective at exorcising ghosts, and it takes a long time to load. With the stun lens and lens that forcibly staggers the photographed subject. Use the equipped. Okay. You got a switch upgrade. This allows you to equip and take pictures with different lenses. Okay, I can now use it. Press Y to go in photo mode. Select film. Okay. Yep, I got that one. Uh-oh. It takes so long! Wait, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say there's no way it's that both of them. not as loud. Oh, she's getting very freaking quick. Like, stay away from me. The camera obscure must have been carried here by the current. This means the circuit is on the mountain too. But I should focus on finding a few first. She can't have gone far. So what? It's just my legs that are wet, so it's not my upper torso? So it doesn't claim... Okay. As long as your feet can get wet, then you won't get dragged to hell. She must loop. Do you know how they were saying about looping? Well, that's a long way down. I can't see the bottom. Nobody could survive a drop from that high. Okay. Okay. Like, I feel like I don't want to be running around. Between the rocks I can see the stone lanterns by the pool. It looks like it deserted. Is it though? There's a fork in the road. The plants here are slightly different than the ones below the pool. I must be close to the unfathomable forest. Yeah, I gathered that. I wanted to... Oh! Okay. So that's the way we're going. I really want to go this way. But at the same time, I don't want to get... Oh, never mind. I found shinies. I found shinies! Old film. Okay. Good film. It's fine. Oh my gosh, camera controls. It's alright, Chrissy's just gonna get lost. Oh no, she's not gonna get lost. It was the big circle, okay. It didn't ultimately matter which way I went. Oh wait, there was a pickup. There's a torn note laying on the ground. Looks like Fuya Himono's. I looked into Mahikami. It's always been a spiritual place. Not spiritual as in holy, but spiritual as in filled with the spirits of the dead. Maybe that's why it's a spot. Haruka wouldn't go to die alone, though not without telling me. The book said people get spirited away to the mountain. They get called towards it and disappear alone. I read how it calls to people who are perceptive, anxious, meek, and who lack family. My heart skipped a beat when I read that. It was describing Haruka perfectly. She's so kind and accepting. She always opens up to me. She's alert, and even when she seems to be spacing out, she knows what I'm thinking. Maybe she was spirited away. But where do people go when they're spirited away? The more I think about it, the scarier it gets, and the more my heart starts pounding. To the unfathomable forest.